I'm Ted from Everything Attachments, and we're today with our very first piece of our Land Shark series, which we've designed to be a group of equipment on the smaller stuff that we really just have not been supplying over the years. When it comes to like the BX Kubota and all the subcompacts, we've had some equipment that would work, especially our compact plow, but we just don't have a full line that goes there, and we haven't expanded our line to some of the bigger stuff like the hydraulic scrape blades and so forth like we're going to be doing. So we've come up with a line with superior engineering, we think, and we've taken out some of the things that weren't needed and added some that were. We'll still be producing our regular Everything Attachment series along with the Land Shark series that will be sold on Everything Attachments as a premier line of equipment. But so since most of the tractors are orange that are sold nowadays, we are going to paint this line orange for now, and we've added a couple of the things that we carry on through Everything Attachments. Even though a lot of the major manufacturers really do a great designing and fit and finish, we're trying to match at least that, and also provide you with American-made ripper shanks. These are super tough ripper shanks made in the U.S. These are vault cutting edges made in the U.S. We're using as good a paint as possible on these. We've added about $20 a gallon to what we're using. Basically, we just add sunscreen to keep this paint to where it'll actually last longer than powder coat and keep a good shiny finish. So we've kept the designs, like this particular box blade is only 20 pounds less than the Everything Attachments box blade. But when you group it in the groups like we're going to try to do, where we're shipping 2 or 3 pieces at a time, it's just going to become a better value for the customer. Even though the A-frame does unbolt, we will be sending these products completely assembled. And until the shippers crack down on us on volume, like the bigger manufacturers simply have to unbolt these A-frames to be able to pack truckloads of equipment going to dealers or distributors, where we're sending it directly to you. And for right now, we fully intend on sending it to you fully assembled. But we've done some of the things, like we've looked at so many box blades right now and so many other pieces of equipment. We're kind of at the end of our ropes, and we've settled that we're not going to cut corners. We'll go around them, and we're still going to give you a high quality piece. A lot of the manufacturers are using the ripper shanks that have the 3 notches. That simply eliminates these welds up here. They put a clip in behind there. It's quick and easy. The corners are square, which to me is a ripping and a tear zone. These are all steel. We do put our tubes on the laser so they have the exact same roundness as the front of the edge, where you're not trying to split the hole. We are going to go through the trouble to weld these straps on here instead of just slide that clip in the back that gets kind of mangled and edges on it that can usually end up cutting your fingers. And it's just not what we like. So we like the way these shanks are. They're definitely more expensive. They're American made, but they work better. So we're real happy of our new logo. We are now, for Everything Attachments, for the last 5 years, we haven't even been putting decals of any sort, hardly, on our equipment. So we've started with the Everything Attachments decal and the Land Shark decal, because we do want to become a national brand. Slowly but surely, we're getting there, and we're proud of our equipment, and we hope that you'll be proud to display it for you. This is a 17 to 40 horsepower box blade. We're coming up with a lot more series in horsepower starting out. This would be your mid-size box blade. We will be starting with a lot just specifically for the subcompacts, the BXs, which will have the category 0 and the category 1 hitch on them. And it'll be the hitch that is narrower to make it easier to hook to the smaller tractors, which normally have the chains for your stabilizers that come from the center. So we're going to specialize in that line too. So along with everything we're trying to give you, most every manufacturer, including us when we started out, this type of attachment is built with an A36 metal. and we're using A572 on everything. We've taken everything that's A36 out of our factory, and we're using all A572, which is a grade 50, which normally comes in with a tensile strength of over 60,000 pounds. And you don't want to get too much of tensile strength, because if it flexes, it becomes brittle and it'll start cracking welds and so forth. So the A572 has a lot of the properties of a grade 50, plus it has a lot of retention. When it does flex, it comes back to the same spot. We've also added, as we do with our everything attachment stuff, we're indexing the mold boards and so forth, and everything to where they simply come to the same measurement every time, and they're easier for us to put together without jigs, so we can do it a little bit faster and a little bit more accurate for you. All of the tubes are laser cut for the ripper shanks, and while we've got it on the laser, we also put in little tabs for all of the bracing, including coming through the back, where they end up level and in the same spot every time as a professional piece of equipment that you would want to accept. So instead of doing, one thing we don't do, which a lot even the big manufacturers do, is stitch welding. We're not doing any stitch welding. Everything is solid welded all the way through on both sides. We're not doing any stitch welding. And we've put all the necessary components in this for, full use of heavy-duty use, used properly, where I've been trying to build some of our stuff to be kind of indestructible, which is just a little bit of an overkill. So we think the Landshark series is going to be a really popular series coming in the future, which we've started here with the box blades. We've got about 60 other pieces of equipment to finish the designs on and get to you, which will be coming daily or weekly. And we're going to get back in the field and show the videos with our own equipment, how to adjust it. And of course, Travis, Rick, Jeremy, and all the ones that are here, Jerry, customer service, we're all here to help you. That's one of the best things you get with everything attachments is customer service, and to be able to help you match the right piece of equipment for the size tractor that you have and the job you're doing. So at Everything Attachments, just give us a call or an email, and we'll be happy to help you with any of your needs in the future.